Shout out to infamous Sylvia who went to court to see Ernesto Williams this week. I know y'all be messaging me from my comments on it, so I'm going to play the video. Of course, I speed it up, girl, because girl got a lot to do, and we're gonna talk about. I forgot to show you guys my curtains. We're doing our fall decorations, so we're gonna be doing. Hopefully, I can get to decorate over here today. So this is my curtain. I didn't find the one I wanted to find, but this is the closest color I found. So I'm gonna be putting this up later today, okay? Because I knew the last couple of weeks I told you I was going out. So I absolutely love you. I adore. We are almost at our 30,000 cousins. So I really do appreciate. We'll get it today because we're at 29,991 this morning. So infamous Sylvia went to court to see Mr. Ernesto Williams, and she has the video up, so I'm going to be running her video. Be sure to show her love and support. I was listening to one of her other stream, and she said you people are using her stuff and not giving her credit. So please be sure, if you do use her for my other content creators, because I've been telling some of the other girls that they need to be doing these videos, be sure to give her love and support and Cash App her. Okay, I made sure I sent her my Cash App to show love and support and appreciation, because if she don't go get the video, we ain't gonna have it. So thank you for that, and shout out to infamous Sylvia. And yes, I know y'all. I know I'm behind on the Ernesto video, so I'm gonna try to get at least this one by infamous Sylvia done, and I'm gonna do the latest jail call. It's still early here in Jersey. Everyone is still sleeping. So let's hope I can get through a few of these videos today. Okay? Thank you for your love and your support. Those of you who have picked up my books, 23 Tasks of Guys, we're over our 200 reviews on Amazon. I really do appreciate it. I adore you. My next book that I want to get to over 200 reviews is The Naked Wife. We're almost at 200. So if you have not reviewed The Naked Wife, be sure to review it. I did a couple of videos on shorts this morning. Passport Bros in my comments are absolutely mad that we don't love them unconditionally. Loving a man for love and marriage relationship unconditional is delusional. Okay, there's no such thing. I don't love nobody unconditional other than my children. I don't even love Jesus unconditionally. I love him because he died for me. All right. So thank you for your love and your support. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Remember to check out infamous Sylvia. And we thank her and appreciate her for the videos. Let me know what you think. And of course, I'll be talking through it, girl, because that's what I do. Okay. All right. Infamous Sylvia. Shout out to her.
Infamous Sylvia. This is an exclusive on Infamous Sylvia.
So this is Mr. Ernesto. Did we see him come in court? Wait, let's rewind. We wanted to take the catwalk.
This is an exclusive on Infamous Sylvia.
Okay.
This is an exclusive on Infamous Sylvia.
Here comes the
this
criminal.
This is an exclusive on Infamous Sylvia.
Ooh, here goes the criminal.
This is an exclusive on Infamous Sylvia. 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 This is an exclusive on Infamous Sylvia.
You know what I thought about when I saw this? Nobody got him. Shirley didn't send him no clothes to put on. He came out in the jail suit. The lawyer didn't bring him no clothes. The family, the sister, the brothers, the friend, Lamont, Andre, Sonia. Nobody brought him any clothes for him to put on. He had to come out in his jumpsuit. Okay. Any day now, Judge. Any day. Okay, here we go. I got stuff to do. Y'all got to hurry up.
What are your plans this weekend?
Oh, child, we got a commercial. Nobody told nothing. Okay, let's mute that. We know let the other YouTubers get their commercials because that's how they get their coins. Their coins. So it's been raining here while Infamous Sylvia's getting her commercial. It's been raining here. Oh my God. All day yesterday, all day today, it's gonna rain. Oh, I might have to run out to get me some soup because y'all know how I am. When it rains, I have to get my soup. Okay, we're back. We're back, y'all. We're back. Are they gonna talk now? When we gonna talk? When we gonna talk?
2020.
Okay, here we go. Here goes the judge.
Aggravated sexual battery.
She remind me. This judge remind me of somebody on YouTube. I just can't. Black actress, black lady actress, same here, everything. I just can't think of the name. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
All right, this is a matter of the state of Georgia versus Ernest Williams. The defendant is in custody on a complaint number 23 CP 219961, charging that complaint with aggravated sexual battery, rape, aggravated sodomy, sexual battery, and trafficking a person for sexual servitude.
Let me rewind that so we can hear what he's charged with. Oh my God.
The defendant is in custody on a complaint number 23 CP 219961, charging that complaint with aggravated sexual battery, rape, aggravated sodomy, sexual battery, and trafficking a person for sexual servitude. Appears that Mr. Williams was arrested on July 2nd of 20.
And Shirley was saying, oh, they were saying terrible things. All those things are not true. Mm.
2022 and has been continuously in custody since that time. The motion for bond was filed September 25th of this year. It appears that Mr. Williams' first appearance hearing was July 10th. Should that date be 23? Has he been in custody since July 22 or 23?
July 22.
All right. I'm seeing, I thought it was the first appearance form from July 10th of 2023. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or did he have an earlier hearing?
He was in custody on other CP cases.
Got it. All right. So in connection with this complaint, there was a bond hearing in July of 23. During that hearing, a $50,000 bond was set on one of the counts. And there was subsequently appears a preliminary hearing. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is your last name Rondon?
Yes, it is.
All right. And that is what brings you before the court. And so the court is ready.
I just cash app us Infamous Sylvia again. I mean, this man has been in jail for over a year. It must be so bad, Shirley, that he can't get out. He's been in prison for over a year. But it's the court's problem. It's the court's trying to hold your husband down. It's not the crimes he committed.
Yes, Your Honor. Before he was Mr. Williams, he is 58 years old and he is a lifelong resident of the state of Georgia. And he does have the majority of his family here, including his 6 children that are all grown adults. He has a 12th grade education from Richmond Academy. And prior to his arrest in 2020.
But I thought they say he's college graduate. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Right? It makes sense because this man He talked like he don't even have an education. But now we're saying he has a 12th grade education. But even the 12th grade, child, he probably just, they just rush him through. He's one of them kids that just, okay, just go ahead, graduate, get away from us. So he doesn't have a college education. Y'all know I talk it through so I don't get no YouTube problems, okay? The whole video is on Infamous Sylvia's channel if you just want to watch it without me talking. But y'all know I talk it through because I don't want to have any problems from YouTube, okay? All right.
22. He owned and operated several businesses. His incarceration has, of course, put those businesses on pause, and they have not been operating since then. He does.
Let me stop there. He owned and operated several businesses, right? So that's attractive to women who's looking for a husband. But where's the W-2? I want to see W-2s. I want to see tax returns. I want to see savings. I want to see investments. I want to see retirement. And I want to see life insurance. So running all these businesses, ladies, is not enough to get my attention. I need to see the foundation of all these businesses, because that's probably why she was attracted, that he have all these businesses, but the man was a dusty, struggling. And somebody sent me a video of Shirley filing bankruptcy a couple years ago. This is after she married her husband.
Have significant ties to the community, as he's been here his entire life. I do not believe Mr. Williams is a flight risk. I do see one FTA on his GCIC from 2004, but it is nearly 20 years old. And
what do you mean you don't think he's a flight risk when Shirley has said Steve is willing to let you come stay in his house in Abu Dhabi? He is a flight risk. Who wouldn't be a flight risk when you're looking at life in prison? Who wouldn't be a flight risk? I would be a flight risk, God forbid. God forbid, Jesus, God forbid, blood of Jesus.
Mr. Williams is looking forward to his day in court to prove his innocence of all charges against him. I would ask Your Honor to please set bond in this case, and for bond not to exceed $100,000 total.
The FTA from 2004 was in connection with what offense?
One moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, I believe that charge is a robbery.
Ma'am, should you have all his criminal record up there in front of you? You have to search for it? What's the question? Oh my God. Oh God, I could take a nap. Let me look at these houses my realtor sent me.
Will you find the information?
Your Honor, yes, it looks like the failure to appear was from a probation, and the charges are robbery and theft by receiving.
And are those charges still open and pending?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Armed robbery, Shirley. Armed robbery. You married a man who was on probation for armed robbery.
Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Say.
Looking for an easier way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say,
girl, I don't know, but this is for you women who like to overlook and give them second chances. Unless he was 12, maybe 13, and he's been on the straight and narrow ever since, you don't overlook anything. Of course, except that other one. That, the S prime, you can't overlook that at all, child. But honey, please, you don't overlook nothing. But some of y'all just be so thirsty, honey. Okay, we're back. Mm.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Alicia Taylor for the state. The state is requesting no bond for Mr. Williams. We state that he's a danger to the community. In this case,
Wait a minute. Let me rewind because these masks, I can't hear what they're saying. Let me slow her down. Let me put her to normal. This is the district defendant, district DA.
the state is requesting no bond for Mr. Williams. We state that he's a danger to the community. In this case, Mr. Williams was met the victim at a gas station and basically befriended her, stated that he could help her with her career.
Okay. Met the victim at the gas station and befriended her. Okay. So I'm not going to say too much about this part because Chronicle Speaks read the police report, and I'm going to do a video on Chronicle Speak video because when I was listening to Chronicle Speak, I need to cash app her too. All I could hear was my dad in my head telling me, don't trust these men. Don't depend on these men to do anything for you. Have your own money. Get your own mechanic. Get AAA. See, this young lady, she was in a position where she needed to depend on somebody she just needed somebody to help her. So I'm not going to talk much through this because I'm going to do a review on Chronicle Speak video and I'm going to talk through it because when I was listening to it yesterday, all I heard was my dad in my head. Don't ask men for nothing. If he's not related to you, he's not responsible for you. Okay? So he met her at the gas station. He befriended her and
She was a young woman.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr.
We state that he's a danger to the community. In this case, Mr. Williams was met the victim at a gas station and basically befriended her, stated that he could help her with her career.
okay. So he met 19 now. 19, you're supposed to be in school. You're supposed to be in trade. What is it? Trade in school? What is it? Trade school? Trade, right? If you're going to do here or whatever. He befriended her and offered to help her with her career. So how do you meet a man at a gas station and he's offering to help you with your career? What kind of conversation was y'all having? Huh? What kind of conversation? See, this is why you have to pay attention to that wolf in sheep's clothing. You don't know who these men are. You're divulging all your information. And of course, he's going to say, yeah, I can help you with that. When nobody is responsible to help you other than your mama, your daddy, and your family member. And this is what my daddy was talking about. Don't take nothing from nobody. Don't ask them for help. They're not supposed to help you. Anybody offer you nothing, say no, thank you. This poor child at 19 met this predator at a gas station who offered to help her with her career. So how did he know that she needed help with her career? Wise as serpent, harmless as doves. Ladies, we must wise up. We cannot be stranger danger. Remember that? Stranger danger. Remember that? Mm-hmm.
To go into the hair business. He's a person of means as he's married to a local celebrity radio personality and used that to deceive her into thinking that he could help her with her career. And sometimes
so he basically, this is how 23 types of guys you might meet. Y'all read that book. They know what we want to hear. So he talk about how he's with celebrity and he's helping this celebrity. So of course, this gets your eyes like, really? If you working with this person, you can help this person. In my book, 23 Types of Guys, I talked about Mr. Contract. Mr. Contract is the men that come up to you because that has happened to me. I've had men to come up with me and say, oh, you should be a model. Oh, you're so beautiful. Or you could be a model. And then that kind of gets you heightened. But because my dad had already planted the seed in my head, I was weary of every man that came up to me. Every man that came up to me was a wolf. I didn't see it. Even my husband had to prove himself to me. Okay? He had to jump through hoops. So we have to teach our young girls that these men are wolves. Unless that's your daddy, your brother, your uncle, and even some of them family members you can't touch. They don't owe you anything. And stop looking for help from other people. Because when you are in need of help, you're going to put yourself in danger. Okay? Infamous Sylvia has the video about the him in the thing in the back of the Walmart parking lot. I gotta do that video too.
And his motor coach took her to the back of that motor coach and forcibly penetrated her, placing his penis in.
So he put her in the motor coach, took her to the back, and assaulted her. She met this strange man. Trust this stranger. Mamas, aunties, uncles, everybody, put it in your kid's head. Stranger, you don't know him, took her to the back and he assaulted her. Why? She needed help and she trusted him to help her. Don't know who this man is. Don't know if he was a rapist. Don't know if he's a predator. But you just believed what he said. And you trusted what he said, that this stranger that you just met is going to help you. What happened to stranger danger? Okay, let's listen some more.
The young man in this area, Your Honor, she repeatedly stated that she did not want to engage in sexual activity with him. He did threaten her and insist that she needed to engage in these activities and that he could help her with.
So he assaulted her, right? He took her back there. He assaulted her. She told him to stop. She don't want that. And he basically said, well, you're going to have to do this to get what I need from you. See? If you're not in need and you don't let the stranger, the predator, rapist know you're in need, you don't put yourself in a position to ask strangers for help. This is why we have to teach our girls and our boys. This is why, me personally, as parents, you need to help your kids until they get on their feet, to the point of you're helping them through college, you're helping them through school, you're putting them in their first home. When your kids are ready to fly, they should not be in need of anything. They should have everything they need. They should have their career. They should be established in their career. They should have a home. So they don't need anybody else to help them, especially for young women, because we need help. We trust strangers to help us. And we should not, parents, guardians, we should not have our young people in a position where they're looking for strangers to help them, because it puts them in danger. And it puts them in a position to be assaulted. Okay? Let's listen a little bit more. Maybe I don't have to do Chronicles Speak video after all.
Where he also forced her to sign a contract in blood.
Ooh!
He
Signed a contract in blood. Maybe I don't have to do Chronicles Speak video. At 19. Signed a contract in blood. Do you know why? Because she was vulnerable and she needed help so bad. She just needed somebody to help her so bad that she signed a contract in blood. When I say you are to help your young adults, your children, to get established, this is why. Ladies, when I say don't trust no man, this is why. When I say don't be alone with no man, this is why. When I say don't go to his house, you don't know him, this is why. Don't go in his car, this is why.
Yeah. Basically, he pricked her finger, Your Honor, took the blood and gave her sign. She was young, getting 19.
He pricked her finger, took her blood and signed. Shirley, what you got to say about this? What you got to say about this, Shirley Strawberry? This is who you married. But ladies, aunties and mamas, and these are the type of men that are out there. These are the type of predators that are out there. Parading as sheep, but they are wolves. The enemy goes about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Jesus talked about wolves in sheep's clothing. He comes as a sheep, but he's a wolf. This is why you protect yours. This is why you don't let them go out there at 18 and 19 trying to figure it out. Figure what out? They can't even wipe their ass right. Their brain is not even fully developed until they're 25. So what is a 19-year-old supposed to be out here figuring out for herself and himself? The insurance keep them on till they're 26. That should tell you something. If the government say you could stay on your mama and your daddy insurance until you're 26, to me, then that means they need to stay home till they're 26 and to get them fully established, fully be able to provide for themselves and be on their own, not out here figuring it out at 18 and 19. It's ridiculous.
Felt compelled and coerced into these activities. Furthermore, we would say that he is a flight risk warning. There were several jail calls where he talked about leaving the country. One jail call, he talked
So he is a flight risk because of that jail call where he talked about leaving the country. We heard it.
about having the willingness to Dubai because he had means to do so. There were other jail calls where we discussed going out of state to Florida as well as other locations. Not only to the dangerous community and flight risk, the victim is still very scared for their life. She is not pregnant for today, but it's her the fact that she's still severely traumatized and it's the fear of him intimidating and coming to get her if he was to get out. The state, Your Honor, based on all those facts and the fact that he does have several cycles for criminal history. He had 19 cycles and at least 4 convictions. One conviction was in 1988 for theft.
19 convictions. Lifetime criminal. Shirley Strawberry married a lifetime criminal. For those of you over here in your feelings, because you know the reason why a lot of y'all women is mad at me because that's your husband. That's who you married. That's who you have children for. Lifetime criminals. Now, are there some men that get caught up in stuff when they were teens and have been on the straight and narrow ever since? Yes, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about lifetime criminal. You have a lifetime crime. That's who you married to. That's why y'all mad.
Another conviction was in 1990 for armed robbery and possession of a firearm. And another conviction, he had armed robbery again. That was related to the failure to appear as discussed by defense.
Was that a conviction from 2004, or has that case not been formally charged?
The armed robbery.
Let me just be clear, counsel. I'm not interested in cycles. I'm interested in felony convictions.
Yes, Your Honor. These are convictions that I'm relating to, Your Honor.
So we have a 1990 armed robbery, a 1988 theft.
And in 1992 armed robbery again, Your Honor. There is also a 2006 false statement guilty conviction, Your Honor.
All right. So let's go back to the 1988 theft case. Where did that occur?
In Folsom County.
Before what judge? What was the sentence?
Your Honor, because that case was in 1988, I do not have the full reading, but I do know that he was sentenced to 4 years of probation and that it occurred, the sentencing was in August of 1989.
And the 1990 armed robbery, what jurisdiction?
That was in Cobb County, Your Honor.
The sentence in that case?
Your Honor, I do not have the sentence for the Cobb County. I do know that it was a 10-year conviction. And
Did we sentence to 10 years?
yes, Your Honor. 10 years of confinement.
Let me just suggest to the state that going forward, when we have these kinds of hearings, the prior history is helpful to the court. And that includes the date of conviction, the nature of the charge, the jurisdiction, and the sentence.
Yes, listen to what the judge says. Let me rewind it. Y'all dust bunnies and thirsty women, pick me, she's marrying these men. Listen to what she said. Listen to what she said. This is what my daddy said. Pay attention to what a man has done up to the point you met him. So let's hear what the judge says.
History is helpful to the court. 10 years?
Yes, Your Honor. 10 years of confinement.
Let me just suggest to the state that going forward, when we have these kinds of hearings, the prior history is helpful to the court.
When we have these hearings, the prior history is helpful to the court. When you are deciding to marry a man, his history is vital in making a decision about him. You can't overlook a man that's been a lifetime criminal and think he gonna change. That's who he is.
And that includes the date of conviction, the nature of the charge, the jurisdiction, and the sentence.
Thank you.
All of that information. I don't know what other judges need, but that's what I need.
Thank you.
As to the 1992 armed robbery,
That was in Douglas County, Your Honor. He was sentenced to 10 years.
so is that a concurrent sentence to the Cobb case?
It is, Your Honor.
And was it a straight custodial sentence?
It was 10 years of confinement, Your
Right. And when I say straight, was there any period of probation
Honor. No,
or
Your Honor, it was like a straight custodial.
finish my question, Ms. Taylor? All right, and the fourth conviction was what?
It was for giving false statements, Your Honor, in Cobb County on August 9th of 2006.
The sentence?
Recordings just got better.
It is ridiculous.
Hey, it's
who they
Dana from
have the
StreamYard.
DA
I'm so
is
excited to-
on this case. Is this a new DA or something? They send a fresh out of college, not even graduate school DA. Man, you're supposed to have this. Sylvia's getting her commercial. You're supposed to have this. You're supposed to know. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. If I was the judge, I would give him bail because the DA didn't have their stuff. Bail because you didn't have your stuff together. Oh my God. Okay, we're back, child. Ugh.
It looks like he was sentenced to 1 year of confinement, Your Honor. Straight confinement.
What the jurisdiction for that one again, please?
That was in Cobb County. Your Honor.
Cobb. Anything else?
No, there are several RCP numbers. The state is intending to indict.
I'd like to know a bit about those because when I look at the booking information I have, there are quite a number, as you've indicated, cycles, but I'm unable to tell what the status of most of these cases is. So how many pending unindicted cases are there?
So there are 4 pending unindicted cases, Your Honor. There were 2 others that were dismissed, but will likely be brought again. There's pending investigation on those cases. Your Honor.
Do you have the incident dates from the pending cases?
So one date was on July 12th.
Oh,
Another
God.
one was on.
July 12th of what year?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. One case is September 27th of
All right,
2021.
you're losing the council. Are we talking about July 12th or September?
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
This girl must be just out of college. She didn't even go to graduate school. This girl didn't even go to graduate. Please bring another DA. I don't want to see this girl again. Bring another DA, please. Bring another assistant DA. I can't with her. I just, we need this man to stay in jail for life. Oh, I couldn't. Thank God for infamous Sylvia who went down there. She's so patient. I would have walked out the court. I was like, ma'am, get your stuff together. Jesus.
Date again, please. Can we pull the door up? I can't hear.
September 27th of 2021. It is a theft by deception case.
What jurisdiction, are all of these in Fulton? Right?
There is another case that is June 23rd of 2021. It is a theft by deception again. There is a case from.
I'm about to go get me a bagel. I'm going to get a bagel. I need bread to listen to this assistant D. I need bread. I'm going to sue that DA because I'm on a diet. Well, technically, I'm not really on a diet. It's just that I'm really at the weight that I've been working towards getting to. But that's the DA didn't study her homework before she came to court, and it's causing me to eat a bagel. At least I only do one slice, girl. Don't let me go get the other one. Because I just can't.
July 7th of 2022. It is for possession of child pornography. And there is, if you're ready, there's also a case for death by deception of June 4th of 2022, also in Fulton County. Death by deception.
My question is, why isn't she reading it off like bam, 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 bam? That's what I need. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my God.
So I guess the question becomes, if you contend that he's such a danger to the community and a flight risk, why do you have all these pending cases, particularly the one involving child pornography that involves allegations of child pornography?
Yes, Your Honor. We've been in contact with the law enforcement agency and we're awaiting several pieces.
Let me rewind what the judge said.
Child sexually explicit
Of child pornography.
also in Fulton County, death by deception.
So I guess the question becomes, if you contend that he's such a danger to the community and a flight risk, why do you have all these pending cases, particularly the one involving child pornography that involves allegations of child pornography?
Yes, Your Honor. We've been in contact with the law enforcement agency and we're awaiting several pieces of child sexually explicit material that has to be viewed before we indict it. We want to make sure we have the correct charges.
Well, how sure you have to be for something that's alleged to have occurred over a year ago, right? And the reason I'm asking that question is because if the state contends, as you've argued, and I think I understand your argument to some extent, that Mr. Williams is dangerous. If he was arrested for child pornography in July of 22, and the state wasn't diligent in moving forward with prosecution, he's back out. Now we have a second alleged victim of similar crimes.
Your Honor, actually, the case was kind of simultaneous.
Come on, Judge. This judge is on point. This judge is on point. You see how the judge is on point? This is how the DA needs to be on point. Oh my God. What school did she go to? Because, I'm thinking about going back to law school. What school this DA went to so I don't go there?
What's the incident date for this case?
You know you need to invest. You've been putting off learning the safest,
you
most
do.
lucrative places to put your money. You dream of being able to retire comfortably, free from the worry of your...
That assistant DA is an embarrassment to the law. What school she went to? Don't tell us. We don't want to know. Maybe the real DA couldn't be there today. I ain't never seen a DA. Can't, girl. I don't think if she's the DA on the case, I'm not going to be doing no more videos of the criminal charge because I just can't. Oh, she back, child. She back. Hold on. She back, honey. Hold on.
When he was arrested,
I just need to know the incident date.
Thank you.
It was July of 2022.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. I just need to know the answer to that. I just need to know the answer to that.
July of what? When I say this case, I mean the CP case for which the court is holding the bond here.
Oh my God, how do you not know how to read a date? It's July 2022.
Okay. Your Honor, I have to give some background.
No, you can answer my question first.
Woo!
What is the date?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. The judge was like, no, you can answer my question first. Oh my God.
For the aggravated sexual battery case that's on the calendar.
The date for the aggravated sexual battery is 2019.
When in 2019?
January 8th, 2019.
Now you can give me the background information.
As I was saying, basically, the case all came about when there was allegations of fraud. When they found the fraud allegations, the 4 cases came about. During the investigation for the fraud, officers extracted and reviewed cell phones and other devices and found the child pornography. The child pornography led to a further investigation, which there was kind of a press release. Once Mr. Williams' name was out, several women came forward giving additional information. From those interviews, we were able to gain information about this.
What's wrong with your mask? It's distracting me. It's real flicky. Do you need a new one?
Oh my God, I love this judge. I love her. I know, girl. I was like, she picking at the mask like we just started wearing masks. We've been wearing masks for like 10 years now, man. How do you not know how to wear a mask or make sure your mask is... Please don't bring her back. Could you please don't bring her back? Thank you, Judge. Because I'm like, the mask is... I can't hear her. Thank you, Judge. Oh my God, I love the judge. Oh my God. Oh, she's so wonderful. Yes.
If Your Honor would like.
You can bend the bridge, but it looks like you're losing part of it. Just for my safety, but it's yours too. I understand someone contracted COVID in the courtroom last week.
Understood. Thank you. Again, after the press release, women came forward, and that's how it led to us finding and interviewing the current victim in this case that did them previously, but they were unrelated to what was still.
So when did she come forward?
From my review of the case, we heard about it after.
When did she come forward? The victim came forward on blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. She's an embarrassment to the law.
The discovery of the child porn in July of 2020. And then after talking to her, she allowed us to find out that the case actually happened previously in 2019.
It's very general. So she came forward sometime after July of 22. You don't know specifically when it was?
No, Your Honor. I know that after the child pornography case came out, and there was a press release.
Right, I heard all of that. I was curious to know when she
Yeah,
came.
we don't need you to repeat what you just said. When did the victim come forward? Answer the question. You don't have a date? On September 18, 2022, the victim came forward. That's what we want to hear, ma'am. This is what's... I can't with her. I can't. Oh, God bless infamous Sylvia. She's so patient. Couldn't be me able to
Forward after all of those things happened. You don't know.
I know that it was in the summer of, probably, I would say, summer of 2023, actually.
Right. Anything else?
That's the first thing I say.
And the two grounds that you cited as the basis of your opposition were flight risk and danger to the community? Ms. Taylor, slow down. Let me finish my question. And stop talking.
I love the judge. Oh my God. I'll watch just for the judge, because this girl, please don't bring her back. Somebody call the DA's office. Don't you send this girl back. Don't you send her back. Do not send her back. What school did she go? I mean, I didn't even go to law school, y'all. We had mock trials in college. You couldn't you had to know it. ABC 1, 2, 3. Come on. We ain't nobody got time for this. Oh, she's an embarrassment. And cutting off the judge. Cutting off the judge. Rude.
Question was, were the two grounds you cited in opposition to bond, flight risk and danger to the community?
Yes, Your
All right. Anything else?
Honor. I also cite risk of intimidation and potential to commit further felony.
All right. Ms. Rondon, anything else on behalf of your client? Got an uphill battle.
Your Honor, I would just also.
I need to take a break from the DA, girl. I'm tired. Woo, she's exhausted. Oh, I'm so tired, girl. I'm going to have to go back to bed after this. I'm going to have to go back to bed, and I'm supposed to go do Love is Blind. I can't even do the other jail calls because I'm so exhausted from that DA. Oh, my gosh. She's an embarrassment. Anyway, let's hear what this girl got to say.
Mentioned that Mr. Williams is facing some serious medical conditions that would be.
You see how this girl is talking real loud and clear and in the mic? My God.
Addressed and treated outside of the care.
Sure they would, but he knew that he was.
What medical problems he got? He don't have his liquid Viagra. He don't have his two Diladoos. Is that the medical condition he got? Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Well, y'all didn't hear that. Well, let me rewind. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. The judge says, let's see what the judge said.
And potential to commit further felony.
Ms. Rondon, anything else on behalf of your client? Got an uphill battle.
Your Honor, I would just also like to mention that Mr. Williams is facing some serious medical conditions that would be better addressed and treated outside of the care.
Sure they would, but he knew that he was facing those conditions before some of this stuff happened. So if he wanted top medical care, he probably should have thought about that before he put himself in a situation where he'd get arrested.
Thank you, Judge. He would, but he had those problems before you got locked up. And if you wanted top medical care, you would not have committed those crimes to be in jail. Thank you, Judge. What's the judge's name? Oh, she's so sweet. I like her.
Arrested, don't you think?
Your Honor, I would just ask that these senators go on.
The judge said, don't you think? The lawyer said, Your Honor, I would just ask you set reasonable bail. The judge says, don't you think if he wanted top medical care, he wouldn't have committed these crimes and be in jail? Don't you think?
Nothing further. All right. And I appreciate your argument. The court doesn't believe that there is much that I have to work with. You're looking at a defendant who is currently under investigation for an aggravated sexual battery and rape case and aggravated sodomy with some related crimes, including trafficking a person for sexual servitude. It also appears that there are, as has been detailed, 4 pending complaints in Fulton County against your client, 2 for theft by deception, both from 2021, a child pornography case, charges stemming from an incident that was alleged to have occurred in July of 2022, and a 3rd theft by deception charge from June of 2022. In addition, Mr. Williams has 4 prior convictions: a 1988 theft, a 1990 armed robbery, a 1992 armed robbery, and a 2006 false statements case. Significantly for the court, for the 2 armed robberies from 90 and 92, as you heard me examining the state, Mr. Williams would have served a minimum of 10 years. Mr. Williams, how much time did you serve in those 2 cases?
You see how that judge was reading it? That's how the DA should have been. I don't know. I can't be watching no case like this. Oh my God. Yes, Judge. Bring it, Judge. Bring it. Yes. We're back. Yes, Judge. Bring it, Judge. Yeah. Sylvia, where's the rest of the tape?
4 prior convictions: a 1988 theft, a 1990 armed robbery, a 1992 armed robbery, and a 2006 false statements case. Significantly for the court, for the 2 armed robberies from 90 and 92, as you heard me examining the state, Mr. Williams would have served a minimum of 10 years. Mr. Williams, how much time did you serve in those 2 cases?
How long did you stay in jail? Okay, wait. I think this is the part where there's an issue with the tape. Okay, hold on. See, ladies, this is what I mean when I say you gotta look at everything. Okay, wait, I think this is where it cuts off, and then there is the second tape. Hold on. Escape. Okay, here's it. Is this the rest of it?
On this ad, and I'll show you how this special perk set up just months ago is.
That DA is so exhausting. I just cannot with her. My God, she needs to go back to law school. Little Michael, Mommy, you need to go back to kindergarten because you forgot your ABC. Oh my God. Oh. Mommy, you need to go back to 1st grade. This is what my little boy told me. Mommy, you need to go back to 1st grade. Oh my lordy. Okay. Make it large. Okay, let's see what she got to say. What you got to say, sir? Just pause that for a minute.
All of those things into consideration, Ms. Rondon, certainly considering the motion that you filed, the arguments of counsel, I find that Mr. Williams is not an appropriate candidate for bond based on all four of the Ayala factors. I do find that he is a flight risk. I find that he poses a danger to the community. I further find that he poses a risk of intimidating and harassing witnesses who might be called to testify in this matter and obstructing justice. And the fourth factor also applies, I think, in Mr. Williams's case. So for all of those reasons, the defendant's motion for bond is denied.
Denied.
What are the state's intentions concerning these charges and moving them forward or not?
Your Honor, the state is working with law enforcement and is intending to have a case indicted by the
Is that within the 90 days?
It should be, Your Honor.
All right. So Ms. Rondon, I just try to get that information to give you some idea of what you're up against. I don't know if that will happen or not, but it does appear that there was a preliminary hearing conducted. I think we talked about that earlier, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that's the September 8, 2003 hearing?
Yes.
All right, so probable cause related to these charges has already been found. All right, Mr. Williams, do you understand what's happening, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions for the court? Rise to your feet, please. Any questions for the court? Mr. Williams, any questions for the court?
No, Your Honor, I just want to pass the trial.
You want to do what?
Yes.
He has matters he would like to discuss with me.
Speedy trial.
I
Lawyers
didn't
have-
understand what you said. You just want to do what?
I'm okay, Your Honor.
All right, so you don't have any questions for the court?
No,
All right. If there's nothing else, this matter is adjourned.
Oof, I
Most people
love
have
the
no
judge.
clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on
Oh,
Amazon
yes,
is
honey.
not with physical products.
We love
It's
the
Amazon's
judge. We love the judge. We ready for her. We ready for the judge, honey. Take that. I don't need that DA. Take her away, please. Get us another DA. I'm gonna need somebody who can bring it. You understand? I don't need no ooh, ah, ee, ah. I can't deal with ooh, ah, ee. I got stuff to do. Okay, I need to finish my fall decorations. I gotta watch Love is Blind. I need you to bring it. I want to thank you again for your love and support. Be sure to check out my book, 25,000 Guys You Might Meet, 23,000 Guys You Might Meet. Listen, Ernesto is in this book. You hear me? You need to read it. I absolutely love you, adore you. I got to run, girl. This DA made me tired. I think I'm going to go back to bed. Thank the DA that you will not be getting Love is Blind anytime soon because she made me so exhausted and I need to sleep. Talk to you later. Bye. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm in the comments today, girl.